Montana's Attorney General just decided to protect Citizens United. Just today, he kicked back the Montana Plan, the constitutional ballot initiative that aims to get rid of corporate and dark money in Montana's politics. Now, it's not much of a surprise. Attorney General Austin Knudsen turns down a lot of initiatives. But he knocked back the Montana Plan because he said he violated the single question rule. The single question rule says that a ballot measure can only ask voters one thing at a time. It's a good rule, but AG Knudsen tends to be a little too rigid about it, and he turns down some good initiatives. Fortunately, the Transparent Election Initiative, TEI, which submitted the Montana Plan, has been expecting this. Unfortunately, the AG does not get the last word on this. Here's what happens next. TEI now has 10 days to get a brief to the Montana Supreme Court, appealing the decision. There won't be any oral arguments or anything like that. The court will just take in one brief apiece from TEI and the AG. Then we hit the moment of truth, because the Montana Supreme Court is the final word on whether the Montana Plan goes on the ballot next year. TEI is confident the court will reverse the AG. The Montana Plan was drafted carefully, with every section focusing on a single issue, whether Montana should continue granting corporations the power to spend in its politics. Remember, the Montana Plan isn't a campaign finance regulation, it's about power. Over a century ago, states decided to give corporations the same powers as human beings, but the states never gave up their authority to change up those powers at any time. You can watch my other video where I go into this more. The Montana Plan simply says, all right, now is the time where we're going to shorten that list of corporate powers, and we, the people of Montana, are deciding to no longer put spending in politics on that list. So today's decision is a little irritating, but it isn't really a setback. It's just the next step, an expected one. All eyes are now on the Montana Supreme Court. If and when they reverse the AG, TEI will be able to go out and get the signatures they need to put the Montana Plan on the ballot. I believe the court will let Montanans decide for themselves because that's what ballot initiatives and the Montana Plan are all about, giving people power over their democracy. Stay tuned.